My name's Mike Martin. I own Fleshkin Graphics Tattoo in Imperial Beach, California. I have been tattooing for 25 years and piercing for 15. During that time, I was also on active duty in the military. I served 23 years with the Navy SEALs. I retired in 2003 after my tour in Afghanistan. I also worked in Vietnam back in the early 70s, and after Vietnam was finished, I got out of the military for 13 years, came back in, went back through the SEAL training program, and into SEAL team for 19 and a half more years. And now I am here at APP. I'm a professional body piercer, been trained at Fakirs in San Francisco. I'm a member of APP. It's a great organization with a lot of great people, a lot of young ones coming up, and some of us old guys, and it's a lot of fun.
Gee, it sounds like it's an amazing life because you can be creative and actually pay the rent.
You can be creative and pay the rent. It takes a lot of hard work. It takes a lot of focus on what you're doing. And you have to be sincere about it. People can pick up on it right away if you're just, going through the motions. And I have lots of people that come back. I tattooed lots of people. The History Channel was in a few weeks ago. I did a little thing for them on military tattoos and memorial tattoos. Lots of SEAL team friends of mine have been killed since the Afghanistan war in Iraq. And I have lots of people coming in, and we do beautiful tattoos for them on a lot of memorial stuff, lots of that. And it's kind of hard when they come in because I know a lot of guys that get killed over there, and a lot of my friends that have lost arms, legs, and other parts of their bodies, and it's hard, but we're there for them, and we love it when they come in, and we do really super nice stuff for them. Really nice.
In other words, you more or less do your best to participate in what they call the healing process.
It's a healing process for them, and it's also a healing process for us at the shop too, because they become friends of ours. And when somebody gets hurt to the point of not being able to even talk or hear, and you see them, guys, it's very hard. And you develop relationships through the tattooing and the personalities and friendships, and when they get hurt, it hurts us too, so it's all a part of healing, all of that.
Tell me a little bit about the earlier days when I've been told there was a, shall we say, a kind of a rift or a non-acceptance between tattoo artists and piercing artists.
Yeah, the big tear in that relationship had a lot to do with the tattooers considering the piercers not to be artists. And that was the big dividing point right there as well. They're not really artists, what are they doing? And piercing goes right along with the tattoo world, and it's in there. Most of the tattoo shops now have at least somebody in it or a part of the shop that's dedicated to doing body piercing. And I do both, and I enjoy doing both.
I still want some more insight into how the two areas, cultural areas of tattooing and body piercing finally managed to make peace with themselves and become synergistic almost.
Yeah, I don't know if we've actually made peace with the tattoo world or them with us. They kind of just get along now. Because it's financially a good thing to do. If you have a slow day tattooing and your piercing's doing good, then you can pay your rent. So it's a marketing thing, sort of. You got two opportunities to do business, not just the tattooing side of it, but also the piercing side. One of the things with the tattooers, a lot of the guys, especially the old guys, were either motorcycle dudes, military guys, some people that may have gone to jail at one point in time in their life, and they started collecting tattoos. And their whole outlook, their logic and perspective is different than the piercers. The piercers are a very diverse crowd. They accept everybody. It doesn't matter what your sexual orientation is or what your political thoughts are. There's open arms in the piercing community, and you don't find that in the tattoo world. And part of the reason on the tattoo side of it is because tattoo used to be so guarded. The older tattooers never wanted to tell anybody anything about tattooing.
Tell me about some of your more fun memories, I guess.
My first tattoo, I was in a motorcycle organization, and I went to the clubhouse one day, and I didn't plan on getting a tattoo, and somebody that was there was a tattooer, and I gave them a couch, and they said, no, you got to have a tattoo for this couch. And I didn't expect to do that. My wife was at home waiting for me to drop off this couch and come home, and then I wound up getting a tattoo because they wouldn't let me leave unless I had one. So that was a pretty funny introduction into the tattoo world. And I had that tattoo for about 2 years before I got another one. And that was on my own, $35. It's right here on my arm. And that was my second one, and then it was 2 more years, and then I just went berserk, and my whole body's filled with tattoos now. I'm about pretty close to 90% covered. And the whole tattoo world has been a very good experience for me. And the piercing world is just as much a part of that in my life as everything else. Being friends with Fakir and gone to his workshops and being accepted by that group of people was a very, very important thing for me. And it means a lot to me, so I'll always keep Fakir in my heart, you know, no matter where he is or where I am. He's always there.